Hey everyone, Mr. Telford here. Hope you're all having a great day. And I hope that you guys are finding some success in the coping strategies that we've been talking about this week. I hope you guys have been able to find some things that are working well for you and that you guys have been able to try the rating system that we talked about yesterday so you can see if the things that you're trying are actually helping or not. Today, I thought that I would share one of my favorite coping strategies with you and teach it to you so you guys can try it and see if it helps you at all. It's no surprise that breathing is one of the coping strategies that works best for me. I use deep breathing all the time for whenever I'm having any of those uncomfortable feelings that we mentioned. There's a lot of different ways to do deep breathing, but one of my favorites that reminds me that I need to be taking a few deep breaths and not just one is called 5 deep breaths. Makes my hand look huge. The reason I like 5 deep breaths is because sometimes it's hard to remember that you need to take a few deep breaths in a row in order to help yourself feel better. Some people might only try 1 deep breath and say, nope, didn't work for me. 5 deep breaths helps you to remember that it takes a few deep breaths before your body actually starts to calm down. So if you guys remember, clear back, the very first video I ever posted was about balloon breathing, making sure that we're taking really deep breaths and we're getting the most oxygen as we possibly can. If you haven't watched that video, it's still posted onto your Google Classroom, and I recommend you watch it simply because it teaches you how to take a breath. And what I want to talk about today involves taking those deep breaths and remembering that we need to take 5 of them. How you do 5 deep breaths is you hold one hand out and you're going to only use one finger from your other hand, and you're actually just going to trace your hand with your finger. The way this works is every time you're moving upwards on a finger, you're going to be breathing in. And then you're actually going to be pausing at the top of each finger, which means you're going to be holding your breath in. And then on the way down, you're going to be breathing out. So I'll just give you one example, then we'll go through all 5. So we go breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. And then we're going to trace our entire hand so that we get 5 deep breaths. Okay, makes sense? So let's try this together. So at home, stop what you're doing, find a comfortable position in your chair. If you want to lay down, that's totally fine, as long as you can see this video and we can do this together. Okay, so you got your hand and one finger. Here we go. So remember, breathe in on the up, hold, and breathe out on the way down through all 5 fingers. Okay, here we go. Last one, really big one. Okay, were you guys able to do that? Again, that's one of my favorite ones because it reminds us that in order for us to feel better, we need to take 5 deep breaths. And when we're going about our day, we usually have our hands with us. So it's a really easy tool to remember that, oh, I just need to breathe 5 deep breaths. So I hope this was useful. I hope you guys will give this a try a few times. And hey, maybe you'll be like, hey, Mr. Telford, that didn't work for me. And I'll say, okay, well, thank you for trying. But like I said, not every coping strategy is going to work for every person, but we have to give it an honest try first before we know that it's not working. So continue to use the rating scale, the 1 through 10, that lets you know if you felt better after a coping strategy. Keep going through that list of things that you can try to do to help yourself feel better. And I just know that you'll find a few things that you can be doing to help you feel better and to not have those uncomfortable feelings as much. All right, well, I hope everyone's doing well. And don't forget, I'm still linking the form. If you guys have any questions that you think I might be able to answer for you, fill out that form, send it my way, and I will get to it as soon as I can. All right, have a great day, guys. I'll see you in the next video.